I mean, I have this, my family would like some peace, because I seem to be embroiled in one thing after another. And, they have a point, but peace is very hard to obtain. And I can't be blind to what I see in the broader world around me. Not if I see it. If I see it, it's like, there it is. I'm going to say something.
You talk about heroes and how they're called to do the duty that only they can because they can, not because they're willing. The person that needs to go and slay the dragon is the person who can, not the person who wants to.
Like, look here, think about it this way. Like, some things bug you and other things don't. I mean, there's lots of things that could bother you that don't, because you're obviously not bothered by everything that you could be bothered by, right? There's lots of things in the world that aren't set right, but some of them really bug you. Maybe they make you cynical and bitter, Oh God, look at how the world is constituted. It's so awful that I can't sustain my faith in the sight of that. It's like, well, you've got something to do there, guy. That's your problem. Why? Who knows? I would say the reason is that it's your destiny calling to you in the form of guilt over unfulfilled obligations. You have an instinct for growth. That's not a mystical statement. It's part of being human. We don't reach the limits of our potential. We're neotenic in some sense. We're continual children, biologically speaking. And so we're always transforming and changing in some direction. What direction? Well, your conscience tells you, at least in part, this bugs you. Well, it's your problem. Now, you may have to investigate that and straighten it out, because even your formulation of what bugs you is likely to be ill-constituted. But still, that's something calling to you. And you avoid it at your peril, and everyone else's peril too. And it is, see, that's the way that your biology manifests itself in such a sophisticated manner. It's beyond you. It's like your better self is attempting to manifest itself by torturing you with a set of problems that you need to address. And then you can refuse that, but then all the meaning goes out of your life if you do that. That's not good. We're developing something now to help people turn problems into goals. I have a problem. Well, sure you do. Okay, what's your problem? Okay, well, how do you turn that into a goal? So that's so interesting if you think about it that way, is that's your goals, your problems. What should I do with my life? Well, what problems do you have? Well, there you go. Solve those. I'm not being flip about this. That's where the answer is to be found. That's not happiness. And happiness has those problems you already described. It's got this now focused impulsivity. And I've been hard on happiness as a pursuit, and perhaps too much so, because I haven't had very much happiness because I've been so ill for the last while. And it's possible that I've undervalued it. Perhaps not, but it's possible. In any case, if it comes along, you're a fool if you don't welcome it. But it's still not the proper pursuit. I suppose to some degree it's not deep enough.
Well, if the thing that's pulled you through over the last 18 months to 2 years has been meaning and purpose and something less ephemeral and less fleeting and grander and more written into the source code of your being than happiness, then I think it's as life boys.
No, it's been love too. It's been love too. It's been responsibility for sure, but it's definitely been love. A lot of people have taken care of me, and I also wanted to be around them. I wanted to be around because I loved them. So, and I think that's why the second book has a more communitarian element too, because so many people have been so helpful, and also because I've seen even more clearly how much of what's sustaining is derived from love. Love and duty, that's pretty good. I mean, duty in some sense is the cold equivalent of love. It's love shorn of its warmth. It's what you should do, and it's necessary, and there is tremendous meaning to be found in that. But love has this maternal comfort and warmth that duty lacks.
It feels like duty is pushed from the back, whereas love is pulled from the front. Love pulls you forwards, whereas duty can kind of push you.
Sure. I mean, it's not unreasonable to say that love entices. I don't think duty entices. Duty might torment, and love entices. So